Everyone's obsessed with electric cars these days, but the real question is, why can't we just plug in a plane and fly? If Tesla can rule the roads, why hasn't someone built an electric jumbo jet tearing across the skies? Here's the tough reality. Building an electric plane is one of the hardest engineering puzzles ever. It's not just a case of swapping fuel tanks for batteries. No, it's a brutal dance with physics, weight, heat, and a whole lot of red tape. So buckle up as I break down exactly why electric aircraft are taking so long to take off. Spoiler, it's way more than just a battery problem. Let's start with the dream. Commercial aviation pumps out over 1 billion tons of CO2 every year. One long-haul flight can emit more per person than your car does all year. Electric planes? They promise zero emissions, silent takeoffs, potentially lower costs, and a shot at urban air taxis. Sounds perfect, right? But flying is a different beast from driving. Here's the killer stat: jet fuel packs about 12,000 watt-hours per kilo. Today's best lithium batteries? Around 250. That's a 50-fold gap. Even if your electric motors are super efficient, you're just not packing the punch you need for big planes and long trips. Look at the Aviation Alice, 820 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which is 60% of the plane's weight, and it'll get you just over 800 kilometers. A Boeing 737? More than 4,000 kilometers, with fuel that gets lighter as you go. Batteries? They stay heavy the whole way. And it gets messier. The more batteries you add, the heavier you get. So there's less room for people or cargo, and extra stress on the structure. Unlike fuel, battery weight never drops mid-flight. NASA's X-57? They had to redesign the entire plane just to cope with weight and cooling. Speaking of cooling, batteries hate extremes. On takeoff, you get huge heat spikes. At altitude, batteries get cold and sluggish. Rapid charging, more heat. If you don't manage that, you risk fires, explosions, and rapid battery wear. Rolls-Royce's spirit of innovation runs custom cooling just to keep everything safe. And there's the electronics. Electric planes rely on high-voltage controllers, battery management, and fail-safe software. Some, like NASA's X-57, use 14 motors, all needing to be perfectly in sync. One glitch, and you're in trouble. Even if you solve all that, certification is a nightmare. Most safety rules don't exist yet. Developers must prove their plane can handle fires, electrical failures, everything. The Pipistrel Velis Electro took over 4 years to certify, and it only flies for 50 minutes. Then there's infrastructure. Airports aren't ready for high-speed charging, and installing it costs a fortune. Long charging times mean less money for airlines. So, are we getting anywhere? Actually, yes. Aircraft like the Aviation Alice, Joby's Air Taxi, and Rolls-Royce's Record Setter show real promise. Battery tech is improving every year. Short flights will go electric one day. But for now, the dream of silent zero-emission flight is battling physics, heat, and old-fashioned bureaucracy. We're getting closer, but it's one hell of a climb.